Joe Biden confirmed information XRP won case against SEC. But XP's failures are also related to the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. But, as it became known, Ripple can count on the support of the U.S. presidential administration. Welcome to the Rich Club channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end to like and subscribe. More than 17,000 people have signed a petition calling on the U.S. Congress to investigate the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for illegality and conflict of interest in filing a lawsuit against Ripple Labs, owners of 55% of all XRP cryptocurrency mined. Petitionforchange.org. It was launched on January 19 by lawyer John Deaton to give a voice to non-American investors of the XRP token. The petition states that foreign investors in XRP suffered rather than were protected by this agency when the SEC sued Ripple Labs in December 2020 for allegedly selling XRP as an unregistered security. The voice of the international holders has not been heard, and that's frustrating, Deaton said in an interview with Forecast. They were disappointed by the impact that the United States had on them, and so for them, this is really a way to make sure their voice is heard. The SEC has filed a lawsuit against Ripple and two executives, claiming that the XRP token is an unregistered digital asset security. The closely watched SEC case against Ripple Labs is expected to be decided or settled this year, and this is likely to determine whether XRP is a security under U.S. law. Crypto investors are wondering why Bitcoin and Ether do not meet the same standard. Deaton represents more than 63,000 XRP investors from more than 60 countries and the United States as friends of the court in the SEC lawsuit against Ripple Labs. He said that many foreign investors are citizens of countries that have officially determined that XRP is not a security and have suffered because the actions of the SEC lawsuit have hindered the growth of XRP. The Financial Services Authority of Japan has stated that XRP is not a security. The Financial Supervision Authority of the United Kingdom stated that XRP is not a security. Singapore, Switzerland, the United Arab Emirates, they all said that XRP is not a security, Deaton said. And so because we are such a global economy and the US is such an important market, it affects these international holders. He created a dossier and a timeline stating that SEC officials may have colluded with outside parties to regulate cryptocurrencies in accordance with their personal financial interests, the petition says. Deaton says on his law firm's website that evidence shows that the Securities and Exchange Commission may have given Ethereum a free pass. The implication that the SEC acted illegally is out of line and inappropriate, said Richard Levin, partner and chairman of the financial technology and regulatory practice at law firm Nelson Mullins Riley and Scarborough. Levin compared the SEC to a football referee relying on a rulebook. Attacks on the SEC are unfounded, he said in an interview with Forecast. They have a job. Levin also said that the petition has extremely low chances of success. When one party controls the executive branch and two parts of Congress, and this is an election year, the notion that Congress will act on any petition is encouraging at best, he said. The petition is addressed to Senators Sherrod Brown and Pat Toomey, who head the Senate Banking Committee, and Representatives Maxine Waters and Patrick McHenry, who head the House Committee on Financial Services. Deaton said he believed his goal of 25,000 signatures would increase the likelihood of an investigation, despite the fact that no member of the U.S. government is elected and does not represent the interests of non-American citizens. However, it is unclear whether the petition really represents the interests of only foreign investors. Change.org requests the country, state, city and zip code and has not recently prohibited a U.S. citizen from signing it. Deaton's office could not specify the countries whose citizens or residents the signatories were. There is also the question of how the SEC lawsuit has harmed XRP investors from any country. In the 13 months since the filing of the lawsuit, the price of XRP has actually increased by 36% and amounted to approximately 61 cents. Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, continue to evaluate each other with various proposals to support their arguments. However, the case seems to lean more in Ripple's favor. This can be seen in a recent SEC motion in which she invoked additional powers to support her argument aimed at overturning Ripple's fair protection. Market participants said that this move indicates that the SEC fears that Ripple will win the lawsuit. Ripple continues to complicate the SEC's task of labeling its XRP token as a security. The SEC recently submitted a notice of additional authorities to support a motion it filed with the court to dismiss Ripple's fair notice defense. The notice mentioned the case SEC v. Keener, the decision on which was considered in the Southern District Court of Florida. In this case, the verdict invalidated Keener's fair notice argument on the grounds that the defendant had illegally registered as a securities dealer under the Stock Exchange Act of 1934. Ripple should have done this before a lawsuit was filed against it. Ripple responded to the notification by filing an objection. Ripple's objection stated that the SEC ignored due process by resorting to issuing extraordinary verdicts on the current case. Ripple also added that in the case cited by the SEC, the verdict was issued after a review of the records, while the SEC requested that the company's fair notice protection be postponed without taking into account the facts. The back-and-forth exchange of information has sparked speculation that the SEC fears the case will lose control of the case. According to John Deaton, an attorney who is spearheading the involvement of more than 63,000 XRP holders in the case, the notice filed by the SEC shows that the securities regulator is afraid to let Ripple win the day in a fair notice dispute. The case cited by the SEC is a bit pointless at the moment. If anything, it shows how sacred the SEC is to protecting fair notice. If it was the decision of the Second District, it would make a big difference, he tweeted. The live XRP price today is $0.62 with a 24-hour trading volume of $1,143,000,000. We update our XRP to USD price in real time. XRP is down 0.52% in the last 24 hours. Do you think XRP can win the SEC? Write the answers in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.